Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing amazing. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Thrive with Stride. And I hope you guys are doing great. So guys, I have wonderful news, and I think some of you may have known as well. My cat, guys, that was missing for 4 weeks. 4 weeks, count them, 4. He was missing for 4 weeks. He has returned. And there's not a scratch on him. The only thing that is different is that he lost weight because he's always been a skinny boy, but he lost weight, and when he came back, he was very thirsty and very hungry. I don't know what this was. I think what happened is he probably got stuck somewhere, maybe under somebody's porch or some porch. I meant not Porsche as in the car, but porch. And maybe he couldn't find his way out or something, and he was trapped somewhere. I don't know. I wish I could talk to the cat and let him tell me where he was for the last 4 weeks. But yeah, so he is back. I took him to the vet and everything. Guys, vets can get real expensive. But it's a business. I get it. But yeah, they can listen. When I tell you, just to get him checked, they were trying to tell me that if I want to check everything and make sure everything is good with him, and it would have cost me like $700 and plus. Let's put it that way. But no, I didn't do all that. I just did the bare minimums. But vets are expensive, yeah. But either way. And funny thing is, on a more lighter note, the other cat, he was kind of hissing at him. And it took maybe like, it's been a few days since he's been back. He came back on, I think it was, Friday last week. Well, it's so weird, guys. I'm the one who found him outside. I went out to my car to get something, came back, and I heard a meowing and meowing. I was like, could it be? And then I went and got him. And my daughter was home, and she was so delighted. I was like, you're not going to believe it. And she couldn't believe it. But yeah, we were so happy to have him back, and that he was in one piece and no scars, nothing. The only thing is he was really hungry, weak, thirsty. That's it. And, he's already a bony boy. But anyways, just some updates on my cat. Sorry to take up so much time on that, but I just wanted to let you guys know. But anyways, guys, we are here to talk about all the things that have been happening in the last couple of days with Harry, Meghan, the royal family, Kate Middleton, everybody. Okay? So yesterday was Father's Day, and guys, let me tell you, one thing is for sure. Prince Harry, he will be a better father. He is a better father than his father ever was. And let's just say he is definitely just a better man than his own father, because the man who raised him is not that great. Let's put it that way. And Harry has shown us that he wants to break that cycle that he went through as a child, and he is being a good father. Because it's so funny, because we saw so many articles about how that man that y'all call a king would like to see his grandkids and all that, and he's tired seeing them on Zoom and all this stuff. And I'm like, really guy, if you didn't take away Frogmore Cottage, which the Queen left for Harry and Meghan and their family, maybe you would have gotten to see them, because then maybe they would have returned. But no, you wanted to like diss them. You wanted to, get the headlines about how you're treating them badly. But you want the headlines to embarrass Harry and Meghan. That's what you want. But you don't want to own up to it. Yeah, you took away their home, and you took away their security. We all know this. So there's no way that you care that much. But anyways, on to other stuff. We now know Kate Middleton is alive. Guys, we now know that Kate Middleton is alive because we saw her at the Trooping of the Color. She came out looking fabulous, looking refreshed, looking like somebody who does not have cancer at all. And yeah, and of course, I'm going to tell you about this article as well, that people were so pissed off because of the things that this article was saying. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Listen. It says here, and I'm reading this from The Wrap, okay? It says here, cancer specialist condemns UK Telegraph column praising Kate Middleton making a public appearance. And they said it was absolutely appalling. The newspaper's author offended readers on social media by referring to other people with cancer as lesser mortals compared to that of Kate Middleton. Okay? It's like ridiculous. I mean, this was supposed to be some sort of puff piece that this woman was writing about Kate. Writing this to make Kate look good, right? Trying to make Kate look good. You know how they love to do those puff pieces about Kate. And it backfired. 100%. 100%. Okay? It totally backfired because on Twitter, people with actual cancer, people who were losing their hair and all this stuff, and throwing up from the chemo and all the things that they had to go through, people who actually had cancer, they were not having it. Because I think the royal family and their minions forget sometimes that there's other people out there who see what is going on here, right? I think they believe that they can get away with a lot of stuff, saying a lot of things, because a lot of people give them passes for things, and you can guarantee this puff piece, I can guarantee it was, listen, they're not just going to write a piece about somebody that's a glowing piece about someone without the person's input. I can guarantee you, this is something that is coming from the palace as well. They're working in conjunction with each other, right? They're working together, the palace and the media, the British media. Yeah. So okay. So in this article, it says here, as a cancer specialist, I find this level of journalism absolutely appalling. It's hard to know where to begin when the lack of understanding of how cancer might affect people is this poor. This is what someone tweeted. And it goes on here. On Saturday, Alison Pearson penned a piece titled, Our Fair Lady, Princess of Wales' selfless display was the tonic that Britain needed. I think she was trying so hard to make Kate out to be, holier than thou. They want to put Kate on such a pedestal. And that's also one of the reasons why Kate always comes out trying to look perfect, trying to make it seem like nothing can ever touch her, like as she is just walking on clouds. She doesn't ever want to show weakness. She doesn't ever want to have a hair out of place. And there's nothing wrong. Hey, there's nothing wrong with wanting to look good. Of course there isn't. But the thing I realize about Kate is it's so extra with her. She's so extra with it. I don't know. That's just me. She really tries hard to be perfect all the time. She can never, even before she was sick, she seemed to be one of those kind of people who, wants to be, like, everything has to be perfect. Like, either way, I don't want to criticize anybody for wanting to look a certain way, but I don't know. I just think she goes a little too far, and then she alienates herself, because a lot of people wanted to kind of rally behind her because, they claimed that she had cancer, which then a lot of people are believing that she probably doesn't have cancer because of the way that she came out, this display that she put out there on the weekend at the Trooping of the Color, which was, guys, this Trooping of the Color, guys, if you take a look, there's an aerial shot here, and I'm going to put it in here. There's an aerial shot of the Trooping of the Color, and guys, it was a dud. This big miraculous return of Kate Middleton, it fell flat. Not a lot of people were there. Not a lot of people were there. But you know who was there, guys? Do you know who was there? Guys, do you know that Republic group, the people with the yellow signs, not my king, and they need to make a couple that says not my queen as well. They really should do that. But yeah, but then again, the queen, Camilla, whatever her name is, she does not have much in the way of power, so who cares? Even though Camilla thinks that she is the queen. Remember the other day, guys, when she refused to hold that lady's hand. The lady was trying to hold her hand when they were at the cenotaph. I think it's called the cenotaph. When they were at the D-Day ceremonies, and the lady was trying to hold, I think it was Macron's wife, was trying to hold Camilla's hand as showing solidarity. But no, Camilla was like, no, you don't touch the queen. You don't touch the queen. And I'm like, Camilla really does believe the hype, but Camilla believes she's the queen. But either way, I digress. But yeah, so all I have to say about this whole Kate Middleton thing is that I don't understand Kate so much, because it seems to me that Kate is one of those people who is so concerned about how things look and the outside, and she doesn't seem to pay a lot of attention to what's going on the inside. That's basically what my idea of what Kate is. And of course, guys, there had to be a couple of people, a couple of the haters, a couple of the people who love to talk about Meghan and Harry, who had to bring Meghan's name into this whole thing. Now, apparently, Nacho Fajeras, Harry's brother, according to some people, his really good friend and brother, Nacho Fajeras, he got some raspberry jam from Meghan. Apparently, there's only two that she's sent out. We'll see. If we don't know who the other person is, we'll see. But she sent out one to Nacho. Nacho put up some pictures about it on Twitter and stuff. And this happened like about a day before the Trooping of the Color or whatever. And all of a sudden now, we weren't even sure that Kate was gonna come. I think it happened a couple days before Trooping of the Color. And now the haters are claiming that Meghan did all this to get attention away from Kate. And the funny thing about it is, yeah, sure, people talked about it, sure, and then they moved on. They talked about Kate being Kate, who hasn't been seen since Christmas Day. For a whole 6 months, the woman has not been seen. The woman came out with her face all, anyways, pulled together. She looked like if she was at a spa. She did not look sick at all. But either way, I digress. Kate does not look like if she has cancer at all, in my opinion, guys. I don't know what they're doing, but she definitely does not look like if she has cancer in any way. Anyways, but that's just my opinion. But either way, listen, I don't know why they do this. I don't know if they do this because they just love a rivalry. Maybe that's the reason. Meghan has graciously taken herself out of this whole situation. Meghan is in a whole completely different time zone. Meghan is in Montecito with her husband and her kids and minding her business. And, hey, Meghan is, I'm sure, listen, guys, if ever Meghan was to ever run into Kate Middleton ever in life, I'm pretty sure that Meghan would be gracious about it. She would be gracious to say, hi, how are you? How are the kids? That's it. Meghan is not looking to overshadow Kate. She doesn't even have to, because she already does. Kate has never been this popular, and the reason why she's never been this popular is because she has not been seen for 6 whole months. 6 whole months. And they also had all these fake videos, AI videos, AI pictures, all these weird things, Photoshop pictures, all these things. So there's been a whole mystery going on for the last 6 months about where she is. And that's the reason why she is on people's lips right now. If it had been a regular year and Kate had been seen, nobody would care about Trooping of the Color. Like I've always said, I've never even heard about Trooping of the Color until Meghan was there. Until Meghan was there, I think it was at least twice or 3 times she went to Trooping of the Color, maybe. And yeah, other than that, I've never even been interested. So there you go. But, you know, I really do believe that I don't know, I just think it's so strange that they are always trying to pit Meghan against Kate, and Meghan did this, Meghan did that, and Meghan's trying to show up Kate and all this stuff. And I'm like, Meghan is not even in the same. She has taken herself out of it. She doesn't want to be anywhere near this. And I thank God that she has. And I thank God that her and Harry are out of that whole mess that's going on. And yeah, thank God, because she would have been blamed. They would have been blamed for everything. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, so that's just what I believe about it. I just believe, you know, it's a good thing that they just went away and are not there, because the royal family can eat itself. The royal family can destroy themselves. And that's basically what I believe. But another thing as well, guys, don't you find it strange that, and I also heard as well that Thomas Kingston's wife, and I don't know what her name is, and I could probably look it up, but I'm not interested in who she is. She showed up at one of these royal events. I don't know if it's Trooping of the Color or if it's the garter belt thing, the garter thing that they do. She showed up, and that kind of made some news around. And don't you guys find it weird that a royal family member, he's a married-in royal family member. He's not a blood royal, but he was married into the family. A royal family. But then again, actually, he is also a part of the aristo set as well. He's also an aristocrat, even before he was married into the royal family. So he is an aristo. Either way, don't you find it strange, guys, that this guy has been gone off this earth for all these months? Nobody talks about it anymore. I mean, the whole thing was kind of weird, the way how it happened. And Willie was acting really strange around that time. Guys, I don't know. Something strange and weird has been going on. Thomas Kingston's death has been, apparently, this is normal, apparently. And they did rule out the aside. They said that he didn't, but you know, he was off by a boom boom, and it was found near his body. That is what they said. There's been a couple updates about it as well, but there's still no concrete, like there's nothing concrete as to what happened to Thomas Kingston, guys. And I find it really, really strange that this guy died and it's like he never existed. The royal family are really good at making people disappear, or trying to make their memories disappear. And, you know, good. I'm glad. I'm actually glad that Kate is still there. I'm actually glad she's still there. But I'm not glad that now the Meghan haters, the people who hate Meghan, because I know they're not Kate Middleton's fans. They are all just people who hate Meghan. I don't like the fact that they just need to bring Meghan's name into everything. Every time that Kate Middleton shows her face, they go after Meghan. That's just basically what it is. And you know how I sat here and I said, oh, I'm glad that Kate's okay. And I'm glad that she's back. They had all their kids there. And I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to see that, because I could care less whether I'm not sitting here calling for any divorce or anything, or breaking up a family. I would love them to stay together and be a happy family. I would love that. Cue the Meghan and Harry haters. They don't say the same thing. They would be saying here, they would sit here and say, oh, that marriage is not gonna last. Oh, this and that. I wish Kate and William and the kids, I wish them well, and I hope that they stay together, and I hope that, that all this is lies. I hope that it's not true that he has been cheating. I hope it's not true that he has been running through the rules, but just because I don't want to see a destruction of anybody's family. But guys, to be honest, now that I look at everything that has gone on for the last 6 months, I have to ask myself if there was something that happened, if he asked for a divorce and everything went wrong and she refused to show up. This is what I'm beginning to believe. I believe she took her kids, left, and went somewhere. They couldn't find her for a long time. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. I believe she left and they couldn't find her. And then they probably, I think now maybe he has decided, okay, no, we're not gonna go through the divorce or something. I don't know. And while she was away, she probably got some nips and tucks. When it comes to the cancer thing, I don't believe that she has cancer anymore. I really don't. But you know what? I could be wrong, because but the royal family, the reason why I don't believe it is because the royal family are liars. So they lie a lot. So there you go. But anyways, you know what? I just wanted to talk about a few things here. Kate returned, and Meghan has new, she has sent out 2 raspberry jams, and a lot of people have been saying, hey, if Meghan sending 2 bottles of jam to her friends and some dog biscuits, because we're not sure if the dog biscuits are Meghan's brand or not, but apparently there were some dog biscuits as well. People have been saying, hey, if that's all it takes to distract and upset Kate's return, then I guess that's not that's not much of a return. I think that's funny how people have been saying that. But guys, hey, it is what it is. I can't wait for whatever Meghan puts out next. I can't wait. So yeah, we can't wait. This is let me read a little bit from Celebrity. They are talking about the fact that Meghan has sent the raspberry jam, and apparently it was. Oh, well, you know what? Let's read it here. Okay, it says here, it's been more than a month since a celebrity posted their American River Orchard jam baskets from the Duchess of Sussex. Those jam baskets went out throughout April. Then they stopped when the Duke and Duchess of Sussex had other things on their plate. Harry went to London for the Invictus ceremony. Then Harry and Meghan went to Nigeria for a okay, Celebrity says quasi-royal tour. I don't think it's a royal tour, but it's a tour. And then it goes on here. Since all of that happened in May, it's been pretty quiet in the royal court of Montecito. I have been waiting and hoping for a real American River Orchard launch, to the point where I've wondered if Meghan hit pause because of all the shenanigans across the pond. Nah, I don't think she did. I just think that if you're going to put out a product, it takes time to develop it and all this. So Meghan's not in a hurry. She doesn't need to be in a hurry. So, she's not a rush thing. She wants that when she launches her stuff, that it's precise, and everything is ready. And because they will sell out. So she wants to be ready. So I think she's trying to do it well, and that's basically what it is. I totally agree, because right now, I have someone who is going to be doing merchandise for my channel, and I just haven't set up the shop yet, because I have to set up the shop and all that. I think I don't know if it's going to be Shopify. I don't know. We'll see. But I will be having merchandise for this channel. So hopefully you guys can partake in it. But either way, it's taken me forever just to do some merchandise. So I can imagine to launch a whole brand, it's going to take some time. And Meghan is a perfectionist. She wants to do it right. But either way, let's continue here. Says here, well, that all changed this weekend when Nacho Fajeras suddenly posted some new Aero products on his Instagram stories. It looks like Meghan didn't just make strawberry jam, she also made raspberry jam and fancy dog biscuits. Apparently they are Meghan's dog biscuits. She sent jams of both to Nacho and Delfino, and Nacho was the one who posted them. Nacho and Delfina are ride or die for Meghan and Harry. And he is like a brother to Harry. So basically that's it. So I'm happy to report that, yeah, Meghan is, she's soft launching her products. Hey, Meghan, you can send one to me. She's like, who are you? I'm just me over here. You can send it. But yeah, so maybe if you, I don't have dogs. I have 2 cats. I can say again because my cat that was missing is back. Oh yeah, And guys, talking about my cat, oh my gosh, he came back. He is in perfect condition. He was just hungry and thirsty. Not a scratch on him. He didn't smell bad or anything. I don't think he was on the streets like that. I think he was just stuck somewhere where he couldn't get out maybe. And I don't know. I wish I could talk to him and find out what happened for the last 4 weeks. But, I thank God that he was fine and we have him back. But anyways, guys. Guys, when I get on here, I have so much to say. Oh my gosh. And I don't get to do it as often as I used to because I have a full-time job now. And I have a couple of jobs actually. So, but I will try and get on here as much as I can. And guys, if you want to support my channel, you can buy me a coffee. And if you have sent any super chats or super stickers, guys, I really do appreciate it. I appreciate the support you give, and I am going to be on here as much as I can. Guys, if you don't see me for a little while, guarantee, don't worry, I will be back either way. Listen, this is not a sprint. It's a marathon, and I will be here. So I'm not going anywhere as long as there's a Harry and a Meghan, guys, and as long as I have life in my body, I'm here. Even if I can't be here for every single day, I know there's a lot of people out there who are here every day. And guys, if I could do this full time, I totally would, but I don't get enough views to be able to do that. I can't justify it. So, but I'm here whenever I am. It's as simple as that. And I appreciate the people who support me. And I appreciate you guys for always coming through. Anyways, guys, please remember, like, subscribe, and share. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Have a great one, guys. Bye.